Hello everybody, it's Megalithic here, and today we're going to take a look at purchasing the Overflod Entity XF. Okay, now as you can see, I've arrived on my Oppressor Mark 1 there. We will be doing a video on that in the near future, no doubt. Okay, well, as you can see also, we're outside the Maze Bank offices, so we may as well go in on side. This is where we choose to make the purchases most of our supercars, as I'm sure you're aware. And okay, there we go, Maze Bank offices, and heading on inside to my personal office, don't you know. Okay, here we go, and there is my rather shifty secretary, you know. And as you can see, it is still around Christmas time. Rockstar have furnished us with Christmas decorations, rather decent of them, you know, rather seasonal. Okay, so here we go. We are at the computer where I like to purchase most of my supercars, as I say, and whatnot. So why don't we just log on here? Now, the Overflod Entity XF, as always, can be found under the Legendary Motorsport website, and that is where we are going currently. Okie dokie, pausing there for no reason whatsoever, it seems, and now we go scrolling down, I should say, scrolling down that screen there. Okay, we're looking for that Overflod Entity XF. Now it is all the way down here, you can see in the second part of them, and there we go. Okay, the Overflod Entity XF generally retails for a price of $795,000, currently on sale for just over $500,000 at $516. Now, of course, I'm only really purchasing this to add to my Overflod collection. I wouldn't otherwise normally be interested in this car, but okay, there we go. Right, what should we do? Put it in blue, I think, maybe, I'm not entirely sure. Now, I'm not entirely sure myself what these cars are based on. I'm assuming that it's the British brand Noble, but I'm not entirely certain, and I couldn't say for sure. Okay, now we are getting there in an Overflod Entourage, I believe it's called, something like that, the Overflod Entourage, and as you can see, it really is a rather striking looking vehicle there, somewhat like a racing car for the road, don't you know. Unfortunately, I don't feel that I made a video on that one. I don't think I recorded it, unfortunately. Neglected to do that, rather shoddy of me. Okay, well, anyway, here we go. We have an Overflod anyway to have a look at, the Overflod Entity XF, as I say. I do believe based on a Noble, although that's entirely guesswork, could be wrong. Okay, what do we think? Well, rather mean-looking thing. I do like these sort of cars, you know. I do like the sort of delicate stylings of the Monroe and whatnot, but I also like the sheer brutality of the Adder, and of course this entity here. Okay, not as stylish as her sisters, but rather brutal looking in a kind of mean and menacing way. Okay, well, we'll take a little scan round her now and take her out into the street, see how she handles them. Why don't we? Okay, then. Like I say, generally retailing, I should say, for what was it, 700, 725, 795, something like that, $800,000. I got it on sale, I believe, for what, 6,000 or 600,000 was it? I can't be entirely sure. Right, okie dokie. Little bit twitchy on the cornering there, but my word, it seems to grip the road quite nicely, to be frank with you. Okay, this is quite a nice car. What do I think for the money? Not too bad at all. Right, okie dokie, and whoops, a Daisy's completely lost it. Right, okay, and I hit a wall. Right, okay, like I say, for the money, well, considering it's down the bottom end of Legendary Motorsports there, I wouldn't imagine it's really a competitive car in terms of racing, or not something that you really want to get used to get away from people. They might be able to catch you up. But what do I think? I think it's quite good, actually. I like the engine sound. Unfortunately, I won't come through on the video, but it sounds quite good. Okay, there's explosions going on around me, don't you know? Right, like I say, yeah, I quite enjoy driving. It seems to be, it feels quite fast, sounds good. Nice handling once you get used to it. A little bit twitchy, wouldn't it be, you know, sort of thing, really. But, yes, I do quite like it. So we're going to take it on back now to the Maze Bank offices and take it into the custom auto shop there and see what it's like after we've upgraded it. Okay, so here we go, going on inside now, and jolly good. Right, okay, now, of course, okay, we're pausing again there for no reason whatsoever. I don't know why I'm doing that. Okay, so where are we? I'm just going through a few of the more standard elements of the car here, as you can see right here. Okay, there we go. Now, like I say, the Entity XF does appear towards the bottom end of Legendary Motorsports there, so one wouldn't expect to have too many stylistic elements that one should be able to add to this car for the money. Okay, we'll have a look at the spoiler though. Not entirely convinced, to be quite frank with you. Yeah, I think I will go without it. Okay, there we go. Right here. Right, put a turbo on it though, that's for certain. Right here, okay, side skirts and whatnot. I think we've done those, haven't we? Okie dokie, right, okay, what's like going on in the front there? Okay, I see. Right, I'm not entirely sure what I think of that, to be honest. Well, I suppose if we're going to have the diffusers and whatnot, we may as well try and make a go of it. Right, do we want to have those to match? Yes, I think we do now. Makes it all more one sort of look, doesn't it? Okay, now we're on to the coloration of the car here, the styling element again, once again. And then, what do we think we're going to go for? Like I say, most of my Overflods are in a sort of bright colours, you know, rather sort of vivid colours and whatnot. So I do feel that this entity XF is also going to have to go in a sort of rather bright hue, you know, something to stand out and announce that I am indeed a supercar. Okie dokie, not that I'm a supercar, you understand. I'm not making that claim. No. I was staying for the purposes of the vehicle. Okie dokie, no, right, what do we think? Yellow? No, I think we've got the auto arch in yellow, haven't we? So we certainly can't go for that. How about a blue? Did we order it in a blue? I do quite like it in that blue, to be quite frank with you. I feel like I should change it though, you know, order it in one colour. I feel like I should put it in another, but yes, I'm not entirely certain. You know, I'm not sure at all. I do quite like it in that blue. Okay, to hell with it. We'll just keep it in blue for now. Okay, so here we go then. The Overflod Entity XF, fully upgraded. What do we think? Okay, takes up that hill quite nicely, doesn't she? Now, not too bad at all. Okay, great. The video's cut out. Oh, that really is absolutely wonderful. And now I'm hitting vehicles all over the place. Right, where are I? Oh, okay, look, we're down by the movie studios, don't you know? Almost squash some pedestrians. Okie dokie, so unfortunately, not much of a test lap. Go away, Paige.
Hey, it's Paige Harris.
Yes, thank you very much. Right, unfortunately, not much of a test for this guy. Like I say, video cut out and whatnot. But what do I think of this? It's alright. It's not a bad vehicle, really. Should you buy it for the money? If you get it on sale, certainly. I wouldn't expect great wonders from it, though, if I were you. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. And, of course, as always, thank you for watching.